Welcome to Tech Talk Weekly. I'm Bob from Creation Station. This is our weekly show where we hit you up with 3 or 4 interesting tech stories for the week, give you a fun library fact, and send you on your way in about 15 to 20 minutes. As always, if you have any stories you'd like to share with us, Creation Station at broward.org comes right to me, and we'll get them on the show for you. Today, I've got Joselina from Century Plaza. How are you doing today?
Hi, thank you, Bob. I'm doing great here. New Jersey.
Everything up at Century Plaza is calming down. Is that what
It,
I'm hearing?
yes, it's calming because most of our customers are snowbirds
Hmm.
and they are going back home, so you're getting calm.
Yeah, you guys, it's a fun, nice little branch up there. I like it.
Yeah, thank you. No,
Yeah,
yeah, we're kind
yeah.
of busy.
Oh, yeah, you guys are. I've never walked into that place and not seen like half the computers full and people over in the chairs reading and everything. It does not matter the time of year. You guys always have people around
Yes,
and doing.
I think right now we are still number 10, the
Oh,
10th busiest branch in the county.
yeah. That's pretty impressive. This is why we try and get everybody from around the county on, because there's a lot more to it than just the big fancy buildings. There's a lot of libraries in this county that we're doing work at, right?
We are here.
Yes. I'm going to share this because speaking of being out there, this story, now technically, I know this, if you're going to get really, really technical on me, this story did not happen this week. It's just that NASA advertised it this week. And it's made all the news stories because they put a hologram on the space station, which, if you've seen our holograms that we've done before, we've shared some of the ones out that here at the library we've created for African American Research Library. We did an Esther roll and other things like that. This is not like a pre-recorded thing. This is a live hologram back and forth going to being able to be there and interact and speak with all of the scientists
Wow,
from Houston, with the people up on the space station, interacting, working, going, doing just about everything they want to do.
that was far. That was
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
I see he doing the fingers, the
Yeah,
sign.
doing the Vulcan thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Everybody's got to, right? You got to get
yeah.
into this.
That was also using Star Wars.
Hmm. Star
Yes,
Trek, Star Trek. The,
yes.
the,
He's from Star
the
Trek, but the
yeah.
hologram thing also was used in Star Wars.
Oh yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And so what do you think about the chances about doing this?
I think hologram is the future, and there is no way back from it. From now, it's just going to improve and improve, and it'll be the new way to communicate in the future.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm gonna throw up here's the official NASA press release that they did on this and explaining how everything worked. And in our show notes that we put out, I'll put there's a YouTube video from 2016 that Microsoft has done. If you've taken our augmented reality classes, I've shown you this video before. This is how holoportation actually works, how the cameras and the headsets work. And yes, we have this at the library.
wow.
If you were out there and had another HoloLens 2 or HoloLens 1, I guess, I have both of them at the library, and you needed a place to do this, you could do it from the library. It would take you a
Wow.
little bit of prep to be able to pull it off, but yeah, exactly. This is what we do.
Well, I'll definitely use this new technology because we need to be, learning what is new out there all the time.
Yeah.
The
And
more you learn,
you
the
know,
better you are.
training,
And
teaching, all
yeah,
those things, exactly. And you can be right there in the
yes,
classroom with them, and it doesn't matter where you are, you can be there. This is, again, this is one of those technological divides. The future is here, but it's not evenly distributed.
yes, not even the super. Yes, that's true. And as you said, in education, I do believe this is going to be used in education. Yes, it can
Yeah.
be a new thing, a new way to teach
Yeah, it's going to be a
using
lot of fun. It is
using
what's
holograms.
really nice. Yeah, exactly. It's really nice that you can actually interact with this. You're not just watching something and stuck with it. This is live, just like you and I going back and forth. Now, when you're doing it in space, there's a little bit bigger time delay, but it
Yeah,
works.
I believe this is going to make human interaction at long distance more real.
Yeah. Yeah. If we're ever going to get, if and when, hopefully, we get to the moon, and if we make it to Mars, we're going to need this stuff. You're right.
Yeah.
And speaking of advanced technologies, Oreos.
Oh, the Oreos.
I know.
Uh,
Everybody is waiting, watching this saying, wait a minute, what, Bob? You're trying to put Oreos into a tech show? Trust me on this one. So, some people,
mm,
not I, like to twist their Oreos apart, break them in half as they're eating them. I prefer to just crunch on them, just eat them, maybe a little bit soft. How
yeah,
about you, Joselina?
well, it's
Do
Oreo.
you tear yours apart?
Matter. It's Oreo. I was reading the article, of course they have other kinds of practical benefit for this research,
Yeah.
but Oreo is no, it's good in anyway, in half, full,
Hmm.
not a
I
problem.
know. I get it. I get it. But so what this is an MIT study. What they actually did, and I'm showing a little bit of their video here. They using 3D printing and some other ideas, they figured out a way to test how when you twist the Oreo, if it's possible to get the same amount of frosting, the same amount of filling on each half, and why that does that happen, not happen, etc.
Yes, I was reading. Apparently, the first half they put the filling, and then they
Hmm.
wait like a few seconds, and because
Yeah.
this weight it sticks to the first half.
Yep. Yep. So that's why the filling won't come across. But this is an actual real research thing
Yeah.
because that filling part there is exactly the same type, just a different viscosity of 3D printing filament, of cement, and all the shearing forces that are used in those things. And again, this is a practical thing of figuring out how does that twist, how does that reaction to it break it, and how could you make it so that you got an even amount on each side? And
Yes.
the slight little weird thing in there is maybe it would have a better grip if they put some slight little grooves inside of the cookie. So
Yes.
basically, if you flip your Oreos cookies around the other way and have those logos on the inside, it would allow you to twist your Oreos and have some of the cream filling on both sides.
Yes. Well, maybe they are the beginning of something, to discover some kind of new texture.
Yeah. And that is this fluid dynamics and all these things that go into all this stuff. So, but I saw this story and I'm like, oh, I got to get an Oreo
Well,
story in here. Come
yes,
on.
it's MIT, so they have a reason why they're doing this research with Oreo. Believe me.
I think the college kids just need Oreos.
Yes, why
I
not?
think that's probably enough of a reason right there for them to be able to just want to do it, right?
Well, why
For
not?
me, that's all I need. Hey, I'd be glad to do that. And using pennies. If you didn't notice in the video, what they do with it is they just use the weight of pennies to test how much force they were using. They didn't get too fancy and crazy with this. As your thing's breaking apart, all they're doing is loading pennies on each side.
Yes, I noticed they're adding something in
Yeah,
that
it's just
something.
pennies. That's all there is to it.
I can feel it.
Oreos and pennies. Anyone could, by the way, you could go download these 3D files if you want to, and you could go test this experiment at home.
No.
I just loved it. But we got a more serious one at home for you for your next thing
Yeah, yes.
of what upskilling is. And this is one of the things libraries do, one of the things Creation Station is all about is giving you your future. What is that new thing that you have to watch out for? Because the stuff you learned in college, the stuff I learned in college, the stuff people are learning in college now are three radically different things. And
When you leave
everybody
college,
needs to get it too.
everything
Yeah.
is already way
Yeah.
up there.
And you need to be able to continue to keep growing and doing, and you need to be able to find those new skills without having to go back to college. I am not someone who's advocating for everybody out there to go back to college. Do not incur any more debt. Come to the library. We've got these programs. We've got these classes for you for free. Hello.
We have universal classes. I think you're going to show them how to get to universal
Yeah,
classes.
let me show that real fast right now. All you have to do is come to the library website and click right away on e-media. It's going to take you directly here to all of these various types of e-media stuff that we have
Yes.
and what's going on. And if you needed a class on, if you need language lessons, because the workforce is more diverse and you need to be able to communicate with everybody, you've got Rosetta Stone there.
Yes,
We've got,
upskilling includes new language. That's very
yeah,
important. I
all
speak
of the,
language and a
tell me,
half, two and a half.
what's your half?
My first is Portuguese.
Mhm.
English is my second, and my third, that's a half, is Spanish.
Yeah. See, you're one of those valuable people that we just can't get rid of. We need to keep you around forever. Um, and also, I want to highlight here LinkedIn Learning over here on the right-hand side of the page.
Yes.
That's available to everybody through Nova, but for free with your Broward County Library card.
Yes.
And you have access to all this, and you can come in and get these now and get this training. You can do anything from full certifications in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all the stuff that this article talks about. And they're saying, well, some people are going to have to go to boot camps and some people are going to have to go pay for these. And I'm like, no, that's what they missed in this article is.
Yes, we have at
Hello.
Linda, you can get MS certification, Microsoft
Yeah.
certification. I know that's very expensive classes if you take outside, but the library is free.
Yeah,
All you need is a library
exactly.
card and an e-card from Nova that you can get online, and you can take the classes online.
Yeah. And one of these things that we talk about, because we just talked about those holograms, and it's like, wait a minute, how in the world are you going to learn about how to do those holograms? You can do that right there. You can go take a Microsoft Mesh class and learn all about how that whole design and all of that works for building those things, all for free from the library.
All the free from the library, from your home,
Yeah.
anytime.
You don't even have to come into the library. You just do this on your time, on your bit. And remember,
yes, if you don't have a library card, you can get an online e-card from Broward County Libraries. The first page of the library, and it's free.
yeah,
Everything's free.
yeah. Anybody qualifies for a free Broward County library card. If you live, work, or go to school in Broward County, you can get a free physical card at any of our locations. You can get a free digital card by just going online. If you no longer live in the county, you can still get a digital card for free. By the way, we don't ban books in Broward County, so if you're from outside of here, get a digital card. You can get your books still with us.
Online books.
Exactly. And have all these things. Talking about this idea that you need to remotivate yourself for work, or you need to be able to find times to fit that training in, and why what they're saying is how people can't do that. I'm like, here's all this stuff. We do this for you folks. Anyone can learn this. Anyone can build on this. We can make this happen for you.
Yes, any question, just call any branch.
Yeah.
Any branch. Ask for the reference desk, and we can help you online. How do you do it?
And I think that is one of those things that I want everybody to take away from this podcast that we do every week is these are cool stories that you can learn and explore and do more and have happen in your own life, or make it part of your life at least by taking some of these classes, by doing these things and figuring out how you yourself, whether you like it or don't like it. And this is not for young kids. This is not for old kids. This is not for people looking for a new job. This is for everyone to just figure out, what are you trying to do?
Yes, and besides Linda, we have universal classes too. Universal class, they have more than 500 courses in all kinds, history, computers, English, all kinds of classes.
Yeah.
Online and free.
And one of the things that why we brought this story up during the thing is so many of these people that are saying, for, with the great resignation that's out there and people moving and shifting jobs. Remember, it's not people quitting jobs and leaving. It's mostly people moving from job to job where their skills will be appreciated, and
Yes.
that leaves spots in your existing company for you to move up in as you're growing and building your skills. And I hope no one thinks that that's going away anytime soon. This is something that is just the new normal as people are going to be adjusting and shifting and moving and doing.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And you need to be updated because every day there's something new in the market. Like
Yeah.
really
Just like
every
two or three weeks ago, we did a story on robots where people are going out and getting robots for the kitchen because they need the help in there. They're not finding enough skilled help for there. So there's all these things that you could always be doing. Pay attention, take a step back and see what you think is going to be happening for your area. And the library's going to be able to help you make that happen.
Yes, I'm always taking classes online. I have taken several classes, universal classes.
What kind of stuff have you done there?
Mostly on Word and Excel.
Okay.
Mostly on Word and Excel. I use a lot here because I help the customers at the computer.
Mm-hmm.
They have customers every day. They come, they need to download material, they need to print, they need to fill PDF, and they don't know
Yeah.
what to do or do with an Excel, and we need to help them.
Yep. And we've got it for all levels of experience right there. And also, by the way, in case you didn't know, if you're a county worker, you can get your actual certification and then get it reimbursed for you, by the way.
Yes, it's called Oscar, right?
Yes. Uh-huh. Yep. I teach that one too for county workers. Different part of my life going out there. For the general public, we're going to help you get certified anyway. You just come in and take these classes between Universal Class, but LinkedIn, etc. You're going to learn everything you need to learn. And if you're like, Bob, I'm tired of this tech stuff. I don't want to do this anymore. You can learn how to play a piano, learn how to play the guitar. You can do
Yeah.
all that stuff through LinkedIn Learning too.
Yes, yeah, no, I'm gonna keep with the tech. I'm gonna keep with the tech.
I'm
Yeah, no.
I tend to think that that's just my lot right now. I just seem to fit right into that groove. But every once in a while, my wife's guitar is sitting in the corner, and I'm like, hmm.
Besides, I think I'm going for arts and crafts. I like to do
Oh
arts
yeah,
and crafts.
I wish I could draw. If I could put together like three lines together to make something worthwhile, that would be a great thing. But it's just not happening for me lately.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here today. Tell us what's going on up there at Century Plaza now.
Century Plaza now. Today we had the Crime Stoppers here, and next week we have our favorite DVDs will be in an exhibition. So we're gonna have a
Okay, cool.
table.
Cool.
Yes, our favorite DVDs, and every week we have something different for the customers on our promotional table. See what's going
Yeah.
on.
Somebody will keep it up on it and keep on doing. You got to stop in the libraries, folks. And we're getting expanded hours. That's
Yes,
coming here. Is it two
Plaza will
weeks?
be reopening on Saturdays, starting next week on
Next week. Okay.
Saturday the 30th.
Okay. So we have most libraries in the system now. We're going to be open 6 days a week, right?
Yes,
And some are
starting
going to
next
be
week.
open on Sundays soon, I think. I
Great.
haven't seen that announcement. Maybe I'm misspeaking. Maybe it's just Monday through Saturday right now.
I know the regionals already
Okay.
open on Sundays.
Yeah. That's okay. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. It's
Regionals.
yeah, the regional libraries are open on Sundays, but not the rest. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Who knows where we're all going to go with this, right?
Yeah. So sounds good.
Everybody's coming back into the buildings. Everybody's doing lots of stuff. Let's throw up our final goodbye here for everyone. Thank you guys all very much for being here this week. If there's a favorite library or librarian you want to see featured on the show, email me, creationstation@broward.org. Stay safe, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.